Call on the distinguished representative of Americans for Democracy and Human Rights in Bahrain.
Mr. Vice President, ADHRB would like to read a portion of a letter we recently received from Hajar Mansour Hassan, an arbitrarily detained Bahraini reprisal victim cited in the Secretary General's report. Quote, I was arrested on March 5, 2017, 2 days after the arrest of my son and nephew, and was interrogated for 3 days. Most of the interrogation was asking me for information about my son-in-law, human rights activist Syed Ahmed Al-Wadai. During my interrogation, I was hit with an office hole punch and my fingerprints were taken while I was passed out. I was insulted by obscene and humiliating words. I was spat on and they threatened to hold me in a room full of rats. They exerted psychological torture and interrogated me for long periods of time without any meals or drinking water. My arrest was only a means to put pressure on my son-in-law, Al-Wadai, to stop his activism. My daughter was also targeted to exert pressure on her husband and was threatened that her family members would be arrested if her husband did not stop his activism. I am detained with my son and nephew. We were sentenced to 3 years in jail and deprived of freedom simply because Mr. Ahmed belongs to our family, and we are being used as a means of pressure to stop his activism and retaliate against him. End quote. Hajar sent her letter despite facing continued intimidation and harassment in reprisal for speaking out. Additionally, her son has been sentenced to 8 more years on further arbitrary charges. We condemn Bahrain's ongoing campaign of reprisals against HRDs, activists, and their families, and call for the release of Hajar, her family members, and all arbitrarily detained persons in Bahrain. Thank you.